Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill fights to prevent the birth of his grandchild in prison. Everyone is astonished by Luna's startling plan. Bill Spencer sincerely regrets exploiting his contacts to secure Luna Nozawa's pardon, according to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful. But if Bill finds out that she is still alive and expecting his grandson, his pierced view will drastically change. Luna never lost hope. She was adamant that Will would be part of her post-prison comeback. As it turned out, soapy conditions made a scenario possible, and she seized it. When Sheila Carter first heard that her granddaughter claimed to be with Will, she chuckled. That occurred after Lee Nozawa hurried out of the room, appalled at her niece's sloppy response. Sheila has a history of manipulating numerous men during the day. Luna is a cold-blooded, unrepentant double murderer, and anyone in her version of Los Angeles, California, should be afraid to stroll the streets at night. Naturally, this also applies to the region surrounding Il Giardino. As viewers may remember, in the alley behind the restaurant, Sheila shot John Finnegan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, the father of Luna and her kid. More recently, Luna killed Tom Starr, the man she first thought was her father, since she felt ashamed of him due to his lack of wealth. Luna then killed Paul Hollis Hollister, a purported friend. Hollis read the letters in Tom's rucksack, which strengthened the notion that Howard's character was Luna's father. Therefore, she took that action. Luna now leaves the area where Lee is keeping her safe, and gives Will strong proof vodka before dancing with him. Indeed, the most dangerous criminals in Los Angeles are she and Sheila. The director, the production crew, the writers, and of course Morrow deserve praise. Together, they created an incredible reaction shot for Will. His reaction from a variety of facial angles when Electra Forrester informed him that she had left the party without returning was excellent. When he found out that his girlfriend wasn't with him, he was shocked. Will would have concluded that he pictured Electra with him based on the logical reasoning. He can conclude that he had a deliberate daydream because he was so buzzing. In order to keep Luna from going back to jail, Lee operated on her, lied about her passing away while she was recovering, and has been giving follow-up care from a distance. There was nothing more Luna could have hoped for. However, Yamada's cunning persona, whose perspective on life not only reflects younger Sheila's but also Papi Nozawa, isn't appreciative. Her heedless, stupid, and evil deeds in using Will could have the anticipated results. Why not create something dramatic after writing Luna and Will into that particular scene? Luna appears to have devised a strategy to become pregnant in order to make her next pardon-like escape from the law. After pursuing Electra, Luna murders Ivy. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, there have been murmurs circulating that Ivy Forrester would be leaving. It appears like the writers have forgotten that Ivy came to town in an attempt to mend her relationship with Liam Spencer. Will Ivy return home and leave Forrester? Ivy was clearly trying to get back in touch with Liam when she arrived in Los Angeles months before she started working at Forrester Creations. Ivy and Liam had previously been married, but they divorced shortly after she was given her credit to work here. Liam wanted to be with someone else, but Ivy wanted to keep dating him. It would be ideal for Ivy to attempt their relationship again now that Liam has been told he does not have cancer and is not going to die. Regretfully, it appears like Liam might target Hope Logan once more. Now that he has the opportunity, who will Liam pick between Hope and Ivy? When Ivy witnesses Liam pursuing Hope, she might reconsider her decision. Liam and Hope have a long history together after all. Hope had previously dated Carter Walton, and Liam wanted her back. Since he supported Hope and Carter getting back together, Liam has approved of their engagement. Is Liam going to reconsider now? Naturally, Liam might turn Ivy down now that she has another opportunity to get close to him. Ivy had heard all about the romance between Liam's brother Will and Electra Forrester. Ivy might decide to leave town and cut her losses, or she might suffer another unforgiving fate. Would Ivy become a target for Luna Nozawa? Luna had already slept with Will Spencer after getting him intoxicated. This will be more than sufficient to separate Electra and Will. But if Electra finds out what Luna did that led to a confrontation between them, she might support her man. Could Luna pursue Electra in an attempt to permanently remove her from the way? Let's say Luna carries out her intentions and attempts to get rid of Electra. Could Luna kill Ivy while she's trying to reach Elektra by accident? What a scenario in which Luna unintentionally kills Elektra after Ivy intervenes to save her. If no one else sees Luna before she tries to get rid of someone else, will anyone even think she's still alive? Will worry about a bedroom error? Sheila hears Luna's confession. When Will Spencer realized his bedroom error, he became anxious, according to The Bold and the Beautiful. Sheila Sharp was also informed by Luna Nozawa. Thus this is how everything transpired. When Will yelled Elektra's name after waking up with a hangover, he discovered she wasn't there. Will struggled to recall what had happened the night before, and flashed back to fragments of it. In order to reassure Katie Logan, Deacon Sharp brought Will some aspirin and acknowledged texting her. Although Will didn't remember drinking much, he was grateful for Deacon's assistance since things went crazy. Will grinned because it was an extraordinary night and he still thought Elektra was the person he slept with, even though he was hazy on some of what happened. Since Will got wasted last night, Elektra and Ivy Forrester at Forrester Creations assumed he was having a difficult morning. Later that night, though, Elektra hoped Will would recover in time for their first date. She questioned Luna about where she went last night when she was at Lee Finnegan's house. Sheila arrived and participated in the grilling, but Luna said she went for a walk and minimized the dangers. Luna had been giving Lee hints about a plan, so that news worried her and prompted more concerns that her granddaughter might be sent back to prison. After a while, Lee lost patience and left Sheila to reason with Luna. Since it was only the two of them, Sheila encouraged Luna to be honest once they were alone. In the end, Luna admitted to attending Will's party and giving him drinks, but she reassured Sheila that he was unfamiliar with her. Sheila wanted to know more because Luna was always grinning and acting like it was the greatest night ever. Sheila burst out laughing as Luna admitted to giving Will something Elektra would never offer him. Will met up with Elektra after dragging himself to work and spoke about how wonderful last night was. Will mentioned how Elektra returned after leaving and implied that it was a significant night for the two of them. Elektra laughed at Will's perplexity, assuming he became so euphoric that he believed she had come back. Will flashed back to his intense experience and became obviously shaken when he realized Elektra never found him in Deacon's spare room. Elektra's other woman will be hidden by Liam's reunion. While Will Spencer keeps his other woman's secret from Elektra Forrester, Liam Spencer will decide whether or not to reunite with Hope Logan. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, Will continue to be in a panic state after learning that Elektra did not return last night. According to the first episode, Will is obviously appalled by the revelation that he had slept with someone else, even though he is unaware of who it was. Will of course hide what happened since he doesn't want to harm Elektra. Will might say it sounds fantastic and bury the enigmatic meeting he just had because Elektra is looking forward to a spectacular first time with him. Luna Nozawa is certainly not on Will's radar as a potential bedroom partner, because he believes she is gone for good. Will might begin to mistrust Lainey instead because she flirted with him during the party. Bill Spencer will provide Liam some romantic guidance in the meanwhile. Liam will understand that he wants Hope back once Bill helps him identify the path he really wants to take. Bill ought to encourage Liam's son to mend his relationship with Hope and reunite his family after everything he's been through. Carter Walton will have different ideas while Liam decides on a Hope reunion objective. According to B&B spoilers, Carter is keen to make Hope his wife as soon as possible, therefore he may propose to her by eloping. Carter's meeting with Hope will be interrupted by Ridge Forrester, who will then express skepticism about the impending marriage. As it turns out, Carter will continue to believe that Hope is his future even though Ridge will talk to him privately and even tell him to apply the brakes. Although Carter can be erratic at times, he will attempt to convince himself that he is prepared for this significant commitment. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter may revise his viewpoint in the upcoming episodes, particularly if he learns that Liam wants to get back together with Hope. Luna Giddy, Sheila's evil intel, and Will's sinful secret. In today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Will Spencer starts to suspect that he didn't spend the night with Elektra Forrester. In the meantime, Luna Nozawa boasts to Sheila Carter Sharp about her immoral act. Will awakens in bed by himself. He calls out for Elektra, who isn't there. His head is throbbing and there is no response. Elektra is still being called for by Will. As he puts on his clothes, he considers Elektra's toast and her mask. He remembers being quite intoxicated before Deacon Sharp threw him onto the bed. Deacon rings the doorbell. Will doesn't recall consuming a lot of alcohol. Did he make a mistake? Not Deacon is aware of. Will is teased by Deacon, who remarks, "I need Electra." Deacon claims he realized Will needed to take a nap at that point. He spoke to his mother as well. "You called my mom?" asks Will. Will claims that some of the details are hazy, but he will always remember last night. Electra is working on a piece in the office. Ivy Forrester is so impressed that she rushes over. She looks really motivated today. Ivy speaks with a couple interns outside the office. About the celebration, she inquires. It was fantastic, but there were too many martinis, according to one of the interns. One of the interns appears to be a mess, so Ivy urges him to adjust his tie. Ivy asks about Will as she makes her way back into the office. He hasn't arrived at work yet. Electra claims that he was intoxicated when she texted him yesterday night, but she hasn't heard back as of yet. Ivy League explanations not much would have happened in the bedroom if Will was indeed that inebriated. Electra discusses her intentions for the evening. It will turn out flawlessly. She is Will's only female companion. As Lee Finnegan approaches from behind, Luna smirks and grins. Before Lee notices, Luna tries to put on a serious front. The doctor is looking for solutions. Last night, where did she go? Luna grins as she considers drugging Will the previous evening rather than responding. Sheila enters as Lee is still demanding an explanation. Regarding Lee's interrogation, Luna tries to persuade Sheila to support her. Instead of defending Luna, Sheila stands up for Lee. Equally insane, Sheila lectures the young murderer. Lee insists on knowing why Luna never stops grinning. Luna claims to have gone for a walk. Everyone believes she's dead. Lee reminds her. Lee is warned by Sheila not to speak to Luna in that manner. Sheila claims that they love and care for her. They do not wish for her to return to prison. Though she has everything under control, Luna is grateful. Lee scoffs and walks away. This is quite suspicious, Sheila and Lee inform Luna. Sheila requests an explanation. Lee will be locked up once more if she makes one more mistake. In order to protect Luna's future, the doctor is searching for a lawyer. The young lady assures them that they need not fear because she has a plan of her own. The grannies are not comforted by that. Sheila advises Luna to speak up. Sheila gives Luna a lecture after Lee departs. She reminds the young woman that she and Lee are both there for her. Sheila claims that Luna can open up to her, and that she isn't Lee. Now be honest with Grandma. The murderer bursts out laughing like a madman. She then acknowledges her actions. Luna hid from Sheila's search. Will didn't recognize her, Luna reassures her. When Will eventually arrives at work, he speaks with Ivy and Electra. Will apologizes for getting so inebriated and remarks that last night was fantastic as Ivy leaves. She believes he is referring to the celebration. But then you came back. Will says. Electra doesn't understand. What is he discussing? Will must have been really drunk, chuckles Electra. She didn't return last night. They embrace and Will is appalled.